Hello to all future behavior analysts, psychology majors, and ChapterCast returning viewers. I hope you're ready to embark on an exciting journey of learning and skill development. Today, we're diving into chaining, a powerful technique that can unlock a world of possibilities. Chaining is a practical, powerful way we learn complex skills, transforming daunting challenges into achievable milestones. It's about breaking down the seemingly impossible into manageable pieces. Chaining is the backbone, the very foundation upon which we build competence and expertise. Think of it as the essential framework for mastering new abilities. It's the secret ingredient of how we master everything from tying shoes to driving a car, from the simplest tasks to the most intricate maneuvers. In applied behavior analysis, or ABA, a field dedicated to understanding and improving behavior, chaining breaks big tasks into small, teachable steps, making learning accessible and effective. We dissect the complex into bite-sized portions. Imagine building a necklace, one pearl at a time, carefully and deliberately adding each element. Each step is a link in the chain, a crucial component that contributes to the overall strength and integrity of the final product. We teach one link, focusing on mastering that individual element, then connect it to the next, seamlessly integrating each step into a cohesive sequence until the whole skill is complete, resulting in a sense of accomplishment and mastery. This isn't just for therapists. It's a versatile tool applicable across various settings. Parents, guiding their children through life's lessons, coaches, honing athletes' skills, and anyone teaching new skills can use chaining to facilitate learning and growth. For learners with developmental challenges, who may face unique obstacles in acquiring new skills, chaining turns overwhelming tasks into manageable steps, fostering a sense of accomplishment and reducing frustration. It builds confidence, empowering learners to tackle challenges with greater assurance, reduces anxiety, creating a more relaxed and conducive learning environment, and creates a clear path to independence, enabling individuals to perform tasks autonomously and thrive in their environment. Today, we'll explore how to create chains, teach them effectively, and choose the best method for each learner, tailoring our approach to meet individual needs and learning styles. We'll use real-life examples, showcasing the versatility and applicability of chaining in everyday scenarios, to show how chaining unlocks potential and fosters independence, empowering individuals to achieve their goals and live fulfilling lives. Let's get started on linking skills together and building a brighter future, one step at a time. So, what exactly is a behavior chain? It's a term you'll hear often in the context of skill building and learning, but what does it really mean? Let's break it down and explore the concept in a way that's easy to understand. Simply put, it's a sequence of actions, a series of steps that are connected in a specific order. Think of it like a recipe, where each ingredient and instruction leads to the final dish. These actions are linked together to form a complex skill. It's not just about doing individual things, but about how those things fit together to achieve a larger goal. Each step cues the next, like a set of dominoes where one falling triggers the next in line, flowing smoothly until the final action is completed. It's a seamless progression from start to finish. The reward at the end, what we call a reinforcer, is the key to making the chain effective. It makes us want to repeat the chain. That positive outcome is what drives us to perform the sequence again and again. Let's illustrate this with a simple example. Making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a task many of us do without even thinking. First, you get the bread, then you open the bag, take out the slices, spread peanut butter on one slice, add jelly to the other, put the slices together, cut it in half, and enjoy that delicious sandwich. Each action is a link in the chain. Each step is dependent on the one before it. Finishing one signals it's time for the next. It's a clear and predictable sequence. The final bite, that moment of satisfaction, is the reinforcer. That motivates us to do it again, to go through the entire process next time we crave a PB&J. This applies to countless routines, things we do every day without much conscious thought. Think about brushing your teeth, starting a car, or sending an email. With practice, these chains become automatic. They become ingrained in our muscle memory. We don't think about each step, we just do them. That's the power of a well-learned behavior chain. It's a testament to our ability to learn and adapt. It makes complex routines second nature, allowing us to focus on other things. Understanding this structure, how these chains are formed and maintained, is the first step to teaching skills effectively. It allows us to break down complex tasks into manageable steps. By breaking down tasks into smaller, more digestible components, we make learning accessible and achievable for everyone. Chaining transforms overwhelming routines, those tasks that seem too daunting to even begin, into simple, repeatable actions that anyone can master. It's a foundational tool for building independence and fostering self-sufficiency. So, now that we understand what a behavior chain is, let's see how to create these chains and use them to teach new skills. Before you even think about teaching a behavior chain, it's absolutely essential to have a detailed plan in place. This isn't just a casual outline. It's a meticulously crafted roadmap that will guide both you and the learner through the entire process. Think of it as the architectural blueprint for building a skyscraper. You wouldn't start construction without it, would you? And that detailed plan starts with a task analysis. Task analysis is the cornerstone of effective behavior chaining. It breaks down what might seem like a complex skill into a series of clear, manageable, and most importantly, teachable steps. It transforms the overwhelming into the achievable. It's not just a random list of things to do. It's a precise, carefully considered sequence of every single action needed to successfully complete the task. Each step builds upon the previous one, creating a smooth and logical flow. To create one that's truly effective, the best approach is to perform the task yourself. As you go through each motion, write down every single step, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant it may seem. Alternatively, if you're not familiar with the task, observe someone who is skilled at it and meticulously record their actions. Pay close attention to the nuances and subtleties that might be easily overlooked. Don't hesitate to consult with experts in the field or delve into existing resources and guidance materials. The more information you gather, the more comprehensive and accurate your task analysis will be. The key to a successful task analysis is thoroughness and a logical order. You want to ensure that no step is missed and that the sequence makes sense from start to finish. For example, if you're creating a task analysis for making a peanut butter sandwich, you can't just say, "Put peanut butter on bread." That's far too vague. You need to list every single action involved. Start with, get plate, then, get bread, followed by untwist tie, then take slices, and finally, place on plate. This level of detail ensures that the learner knows exactly what to do at each and every point in the process, leaving no room for guesswork or confusion. Remember to tailor your task analysis to the specific needs of the learner you're working with. What works for one person might not work for another. If you're working with beginners, you might need to break the steps down even further into smaller, more manageable chunks. Conversely, for advanced learners, you might be able to combine some of the steps to increase the challenge and promote greater independence. The task analysis isn't a rigid one-size-fits-all solution. It's a flexible tool that should be adapted and modified to suit the individual learner's abilities and learning style. Ultimately, the goal is to adjust the level of detail in your task analysis to set the learner up for success and foster a sense of accomplishment. A strong, well-developed task analysis is the bedrock, the solid foundation upon which effective chaining is built. It removes confusion, eliminates ambiguity, and builds confidence in the learner's ability to master the skill. With a clear and comprehensive blueprint in hand, you're finally ready to start teaching the behavior chain. Next, let's delve into the main chaining methods and explore the different approaches you can use to teach these skills effectively. With your task analysis ready, it's time to teach the skill using chaining methods. The main approaches are forward chaining, backward chaining, and total task chaining. Each method links steps together in a different order, giving you flexibility. Prompts and reinforcement help the learner master each link. The difference is where you start, at the beginning, the end, or with the whole task. Choose the method based on the learner, the skill, and what motivates them. Sometimes you might blend methods as the learner progresses. The goal is always independence and confidence. Let's break down each method. Forward chaining starts at the beginning. Teach the first step until the learner masters it, then add the next step, and so on. For hand washing, first turn on the water, once mastered, add wetting hands, then getting soap, and so forth. The teacher helps with the remaining steps until the learner can do them all. Reinforcement comes after each new link is added. This method is great for learners who need a clear starting point and benefit from repetition. It builds a strong foundation, making each step automatic before moving on. Forward chaining is ideal for skills where the early steps are easier. It's patient, methodical, and ensures each link is solid. Over time, the learner performs the entire chain independently. It's a classic, effective way to build skills from the ground up. Now, let's look at the opposite approach. Backward chaining starts with the last step. The teacher completes all but the final action, which the learner does. For the sandwich, the learner only cuts it at first, then enjoys the reward immediately. Once that's mastered, add the previous step, so the learner puts the slices together and cuts. Each time, the chain grows longer, always ending with success and reinforcement. This method is motivating because the learner experiences the payoff right away. Backward chaining is great for tasks with a strong final reward. There's also leap aheads. Skip steps the learner already knows to focus on new ones. It's efficient and keeps learners engaged. Backward chaining is perfect for building confidence and motivation. Total task chaining has the learner practice the entire sequence every time. The teacher provides help only where needed, fading support as skills improve. For tying shoes, the learner attempts every step, with guidance for tricky parts. Reinforcement comes after completing the whole routine. This method is best for shorter or less complex tasks, or when the learner already knows some steps. It gives repeated practice on every link and helps learners see the full routine. Total task chaining feels natural and efficient for many. It's not for everyone. Some may find it overwhelming if the chain is long. But when it fits, it builds competence across the whole skill quickly. Sometimes you want to build flexibility, not just routines. The Behavior Chain Interruption Strategy, or BCIS, does just that. Once a chain is mastered, you intentionally interrupt it, maybe by removing an item or blocking a step. This creates a problem for the learner to solve, like asking for help or requesting an item. For example, if crackers are out of reach during a snack routine, the learner must ask for them. This teaches communication and problem-solving within real routines. The interrupted chain procedure is often used to promote speech or language. Another concept is a limited hold, completing the chain within a time limit, like dialing a phone number quickly. BCIS isn't about frustration. It's a planned way to teach flexibility and resilience. It prepares learners for real-life challenges and builds independence. Interruption strategies move beyond rote routines to teach critical life skills. They foster adaptability and spontaneous communication. How do you choose the right chaining method? Start by considering the learner's strengths, motivation, and attention span. Analyze the task. Is it long or short, simple or complex? For long tasks, forward chaining may be less overwhelming. For short, similar steps, total task chaining can be efficient. If the reward is at the end, backward chaining connects effort to payoff. If a learner gets stuck, break the step down further or try a new prompt. Make sure reinforcement is truly motivating for that individual. Effective chaining relies on a clear task analysis, the right teaching method, and ongoing adjustments. Observe, collect data, and be flexible. With thoughtful planning, you can build strong, independent skills. Chaining opens doors to new opportunities and greater independence for every learner. And just like that, one step at a time, we've reached the end of our chain. From forward chaining to backward chaining and total task presentation, you've now got the tools to build behavior links that last. If you found this helpful, please give it a like, drop a comment, and share it with your fellow behavior analysts or study buddies. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a link in the learning chain. Until next time, keep shaping, keep chaining, and keep crushing those ABA goals, one behavior at a time. This is ChapterCast, signing off.